Hey guys, Charles here at JPAD UK. We've got a wicked guest for JPAD Tune In this week. Before that though, hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell if you want to be notified when we bring out new videos. So yeah, let's move on. This guy, he created his pages as a hobby. He's now grown into, well, a platform that's got over 14.5 million reach, which is awesome considering it was only a hobby, but yeah, so let's let him introduce himself. To let everyone know who you are in 45 seconds, tell us a bit about yourself and what you do, where you're from.
Okay, my name's Tony Kent. I am from Birmingham, as you can tell with the Brumley accent.
You like Bab?
I started my social medias up 2 years ago. I think about 2 years, just over 2 years ago, and just started as a hobby. And it generated from that to nearly 3 million followers now, and still growing. Basically, it was started as a hobby for me. Now it's a hobby for everybody, and it's turned into something a bit of a phenomenon. And hopefully, it'll go a bit further than it is.
Yeah, because I remember when obviously you started it. You rang me up. You said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this page." Just a bit of fun, a bit of a hobby. Got nothing else to do. And then, and then you were ringing me pretty much every day saying, "I've got another 1,000 followers. I've hit 100,000. Oh my God, we're hitting 1 million."
Yeah, well, once you hit the million, I thought, what's going to happen here? I was looking at other sites, thinking there was only one more site that was bigger than mine, and he had 4 million. But that was abroad, and I'm thinking, well, how's he doing that? But I noticed on his sites it was every genre. It was the 60s, 70s, 80s, the whole lot. Where I've categorised them, so you got a 60s, so people can go to a 60s, or they can go to 70s, and they can go to an 80s. The 80s is a new venture. I've got to work on that at the moment. It's still rising now, still going up pretty quick. I think there's about 1,000 a week still coming on that. So I ain't moaning.
But it didn't start like that, did it? Because obviously you started it as the 60s, didn't you?
I started
purely because
all I did was start it as a 60s thing only for myself. I never dreamt. I just thought I'll put it on Facebook as a storage.
Yeah.
For myself, not knowing other people can see it. That's how technology is not my thing. and then it went. It just galloped away, and I just couldn't believe how it was going. A lot more people were decided to. Oh, I like this, and that's how it's gone now. And then it's just gone where I need other people's help.
Yeah, because then you went from, obviously you were posting daily content, weren't you? Where it was videos from the 60s.
Yeah.
And then obviously the world had a pandemic, and then a lot more, like, you developed it into more of a live stream where you was going to have a radio station.
Yeah.
But then you developed it into a live stream, so your followers can then obviously see you on a daily basis, and you've created quite a lot of engagement from it, haven't you? And
they seem to see. I don't know whether it's me, but as Simon said, for some reason you've got that bit of magic that people like you. Don't ask me. I don't. And take the new website, the new one I've just opened, the Around Sounds 60 chat room. Within 3 days, 180 people come onto that. You know, so I know very well that will start to take off. That was just a bit of a chat room for the people that wanted to be a bit private, because that's a private thing. The people like to see me because they know there is someone there they can contact, and I think that's the way it's generated with me. The next step is the website.
Yeah, because obviously you started the live stream on Facebook, didn't you?
Facebook.
And then, but obviously with all the rules and regulations from Facebook,
I didn't want to take the risk.
No, I know, yeah.
Not with the bans that I've been getting.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So the live streams and they were hitting thousands and thousands every day. And these are the people that I'm trying to get now to come over to the website. That's my main task now, is to get these people over, and I've got to find ways of doing this.
Yeah, because you acted quite quickly, really, didn't you? Because obviously Facebook were bringing the ban in live music. Or
Yeah, nobody believed me.
Music and all that. And when you told me, I was quite shocked that I was like, he can't be doing this himself, which you weren't. But yeah, you acted quickly. You got it from Facebook onto your own website.
Yeah.
But now the struggle is obviously you were getting thousands of views on Facebook, wasn't you? And
yeah.
The live stream was obviously, everyone knows when you click live on Facebook, it
You're
notifies
there.
everyone, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But you're now trying to push it to your website.
To get these people over that were with me, and they're coming over slowly. It's a slow process.
And I mean, I've seen like the live shows that you do, and you have got a little community there, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they're
It's
having
growing.
a good laugh, and it's amazing to see that they're building friendships through a chat room, and they're from different
All over the world.
What was there the other week when I was seeing it? It was, I think you had America,
Switzerland,
South Africa,
Germany. They're all that there, yeah.
Yeah, like the Philippines as well.
The
That was on
Philippines,
there,
yeah.
so, yeah. That was crazy. But how has that been to you? Like, obviously, you started as a hobby to now knowing that you've created a small community online.
I don't know because as it was a hobby to start with, I've got to take it forward that these people are going to come with me, hopefully.
Yeah.
So the live content to Facebook is going to die. It's going to be killed. It's going to be killed off. And I think the only way we're going to survive this, the likes of me, is to get people to the website. I think my sites will still carry on. I think the Around Sounds will carry on and grow, but I need to incorporate something into that for what I've done. You know, I mean, so the Around Sounds is there's nobody on social media bigger than the Around Sounds. I've checked. They're in the 200,000s or 300,000s, but there's no one with the millions followers on music sites. So they've all got the good followers. They've all got their their own big followers. I think the biggest I've seen was 450,000. I've only got 1 million followers.
What's that? Is that doing exactly what you're doing?
No, but they have to be careful because because of the Facebook rules, and why I get a lot of bans is because people moan about you can share stuff, but a lot of people don't like you sharing, and they complain, and then you get blocked. But there's still nobody out there bigger than the Around Sounds followers and likes, because I've got as many likes as followers. And there's nobody out there in music terms, only Google and YouTube. I can't compete with them. But as competing on music sites on social media, that's me, Around Sounds.
Blimey. And but you didn't think that, did you?
I never, it's nothing.
You started as a hobby, and now you're having to evolve. Like, to
Well,
something different,
there was a stage where do I close this down? Because
yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Because it's too big. What am I going to do with it? And I don't know. I've had to bring other people in, like Simon and yourselves, to control it. And because social media technology isn't my forte, I'm too old for that.
There is so much that you can do with it, and there's so much you want to do with it as well. And it's just finding it and doing it at the right time, isn't it? And
well, yeah, I mean, it's a bit awkward for you, and it's a bit awkward for Simon because work commitments different for me because it's what I do. And I'm
still
tired.
lives at home.
I'm at home. Yeah, I'm at home. Yeah, but it's got to work. As I said, now there's the three of us. It's got to work that something can be made of it.
Oh, without doubt, I've talked to you about it, but you've got obviously at the minute there's 3 of you on the page, isn't there? So there's your show, there's Sarah's, there's Darren, but then you're talking to others, aren't you? And
Yeah, there's the guy from America who's coming on next week. He's got his keys now. I'm just waiting for him to contact me. So I've got a American base because he'll do his show from America, and he's got a good following, which will bring more.
which is where majority of your following is anyway.
Which will bring them all to the website because I'll be listening to him. And Damien, I'm hoping to get Damien. I've got a word with Damien. He's a South African guy. He works for a radio station in Bournemouth, but he wants to do a live show. Now he's got a hell of a following in South Africa. If we get them over as well, there's a lot of people we can generate through the website.
Yeah.
But to get people off social media, Facebook, it would never happen because it's too easy. And I think stopping the music live streams, which I can understand Facebook doing because it's a copyright issue. I can understand this. I'll get out at the right time because there's still people doing it, and I'm thinking to myself, they're going to get stumped because Facebook have warned that will close the sites down.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you are lucky because the amount of times you've rang me saying you've been banned as well because of all the little things, but like you said, they're cranking down on it, so you did jump ship almost.
I did jump ship, and I've now got to work on this side of it now.
But yeah, it's getting those people that were watching you on a daily basis.
It's to come over, and I'm hoping live streaming, just talking, will do that.
But yeah, so you've built the website. You're now trying to bring people over from your social, like with the core following that you've got, to the website so they can see you on a daily basis again. What else? Where else would you like to see it go? Like we've discussed, obviously, live streaming other things and bringing more elements.
I don't know where it will go and how it will go. That's why you and Simon are my thinking.
We're your caps. We're putting the caps.
You're the guys that will know where it will go.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose we have been a bit strict. We've told you, right, you do the content.
I'm happy to keep it going. I'm quite happy to keep it going down the Around Sounds web pages and bringing more people on. What I've found with the bands that I've had, the content drops, the Facebook social content drops, where it used to be in the green and it goes into the red, because I'm not there. Even though my people behind the scenes are keeping the page going, without me being on the page, there's no structure of the Around Sounds Facebook, and I think it starts to drop because Paul said today, you're dropping percentages. I says, I know because I wasn't there, and I think not being in charge of the page tends to drop the page down. You have to, and I've said to the people, it always needs content. You must put content on there, no matter what it is. It needs content because it looks for content on the pages, and it'll start going back up again. Now I'm back on, I can do that now.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll start moving back up again.
Well, that's it. Like obviously you started the page again. I keep repeating it. Like you started it as a hobby, and then it evolved into this massive following. But you needed at the time. You needed the help to keep up with it all, didn't you? So, and there wasn't a structure in place. It was just like getting the content out there so your followers could enjoy it. But now it's sort of got to the stage where it's like, right, we're going to structure this in a way.
I think there's 10. I think there's 10 behind the scenes now looking after the. They're all not doing. Looking after the pages. There's a 1, 2. I think there's 3 people who actually. Put content on. That's all they ever do is put content on, stories and stuff like that. I think the other people, the other 6 or 7 behind the scenes, are the ones that keep the page clean.
Yeah.
And but I think there's 10, and that actually do work behind the scenes, putting stuff on.
But then, like even then,
I had to.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, I completely agree with that. But like even with those people behind the scenes, like your committed followers and the community, let's call it, they're helping as well because the amount of messages, like because you always get the trolls and it is a nightmare to manage, but like they're helping as well. They're saying right, there's this person and. Like
I did today. Yeah, I did today. And, and it's a daily nightmare. And the ladies that look after the site, they're a godsend. they are. They really are, because they're whipping people out left, right, and centre. Because these people are a nightmare to us. And because of because it's the age people of the page on the 60s especially. They're vulnerable to these people. They only have to send one message and they've caught them.
Oh yeah.
You know, so the other pages, the 70s and 80s, it's not so bad. But the 60s, I think they're just, I don't know.
But it is a nightmare, but it's keeping on top of.
It's where we want to go, and at the end of the day, you're the guys that will eventually say, this is where it's going to go.
So like, yeah, right, so 2021, like we're at the end of 2020, it's been a rubbish year. 2021, we obviously want to expand on everything that you've done so far.
Yeah.
And we want to bring more.
I'm looking at 4 million followers in 2021.
Yeah, what, by the end?
By the end of 2021. Not the end of the 20. I'm looking by the end of 20 next year that I want 4 million followers across the pages. Right, the 80s pages shoot, the 70s pages now took over the 60s page. That will be that's about 1.5 million there now. So
across the board, 4
million followers.
So, yeah, 31st of December 2021, 4 million followers.
4 million followers.
It's doable. But no, not just that, but it's creating new things. So it's not just, obviously, you're sharing the content, like the music that you're doing already. But it's doing other bits, isn't it? Like we were talking about.
Lots of bits we can do at the end of the day.
Yeah, we were talking about quizzes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and interviewing the stars and stuff like that from down London.
Yeah, and well, yeah, we know there's quite a few out there. So
yeah, and a lot of them are on my pages, believe it or not.
Well, there you go then. And it's, I suppose, if there was any that people particularly wanted, we could see. Yeah,
we could have a chat to them. We could do that. I haven't got the skills for chatting.
But no, it's also going for the. So it's trying to find out what everyone else wants.
Yeah, well,
like because obviously we've got ideas and we can put them into place. But then if there was something else, like because everyone wants a mug with your face on it, don't they? So merchandise is on the way with his face on it.
Yeah, it is. I never saw. The other thing is, I'm going to show you, but I've had 2 people are writing to the government for a nomination.
Okay.
Honest, it's true. They've set up a petition to write to the government for what I've done, because I've been going live since March last year till now.
Well, it's still 2020.
Yeah,
this
I've been going March till now every day.
Yeah.
Every day I've been looking after these people, and even went through the pandemic when the nurses and stuff were out. I was playing the record to them. I was the first one to play "You'll Never Walk Alone" by Jerry and the Pacemakers. Months later, who released this? The bloke on the wheel thing, Tom, released it as a single and got to number 1. I was doing it for weeks. No, these people have said we're going to put a nomination in for you.
Oh, blimey.
Hey ho.
If you do it, you do it.
If they do it, and it gets out onto, even if the paper has it.
Yeah.
It's a step forward, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Blimey, yeah. Yeah, Jesus. That's mad considering, like, you obviously started in your dining room.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody locked the table.
So moving forward, 2021, You want 4 million views, not viewers,
I
followers.
want 4
across
million
the
followers.
platform. Obviously, we're building on the website. We're going to get extra, like more hosts.
Yeah, we
on
need
there.
more. We need more social media content, don't we?
Yeah, like we are gonna get out and create that, and like that's the aim. Well, as soon as we can get out and create it. If not, we'll have to do it virtually, and that's how.
Well, yeah.
how
When I
Around
say
South
social
started,
media
isn't it?
content, I mean going live social media
Yeah, yeah.
before the shows go,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is something
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't done, and which I did do, but never followed it really up. So basically, I can do that now. Start doing that, getting the live content there. Because as soon as I go live, and I go live onto Facebook, hi Tony, ain't seen you for a long time. Where you been?
Yeah,
Well, I'm over there.
yeah. No, that's it. Like you have. Like,
Yeah. So I've got to get these people, the 100,000 people that used to watch me, come over to the website, and that'll be a bit of a. I'll do it because I'll go on every day, and funny enough, it's me that told Ant Rogers from the radio station to do that, and he's doing that, and I'm not. Don't do it during the day, because by the time I get up, done stuff, it's time. By the time I go home, I'm going to go live.
yeah.
You know, so I'm live again tonight.
What time are you live?
I'm live at 4 and I'm live at 7 o'clock tonight because I'm doing ELO,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2 hour show.
Okay.
You know, so I'll be doing that, and then Friday I'll be doing Elvis Presley night. So that's why I need more people with us, because with Sarah coming back after Christmas, will take the pressure off me. I'm a bit there. Yeah, but what Paul suggested this morning was getting live bands to do, because of the copyright features, even the people who sing the songs aren't allowed to put them on social media, and they own the rights. So what he's going to do is get a band together to sing those songs and cover them, but in a slightly different format. So that's what he's doing now, Paul. That's what he's going to do now.
Yeah, no, but like that's what I mean. It's not obviously going to be like we could interview the stars.
Yeah, that's what he said. The stars will be sitting there watching somebody else singing their songs.
Yeah. But like doing. So, for instance, like Kevin getting his band in, doing a set.
Yeah.
And then cut to like an interview with someone, say, and then move it. You know, like Top of the Pops, where they go from like stage to stage, trying to do it like that.
Yeah, but it's going to take a better thinking out, probably more than us, or more than going to be more.
Oh
than
yeah,
us.
it would be a production,
but we've got the venues, haven't we? We've got. I suppose Simon can always get us. I don't know. He knows people as well. There was another thing I meant to ask you about though. I've got loads of mixed that I used to do when I was at Cats, 60s mix, 15-minute mixes. But I can't sell them. But I thought we could give them as a download, as a freebie, to get people across. And we did it 2 years ago, and we'd used some chimp, MailChimp, that gave us a key. So when they downloaded it, it changed the key. So only one person can download it. And, you know, you might get one person download it and shared it with loads of others. But what we did find was we must have had about, I think it was about 500, download that one particular track free. But if you could drop that into a quiz so they could download it, and so there's your free gift for doing that. I'm thinking, well, yeah, we can't sell it because it's copyright music. But I'm thinking if you could do it on, if you could do it on MailChimp, they must be able to do it on the website. But they can only download it once. There's your key.
It's
Go
the
and
data capture.
Yeah. But the next stage forward to me is in your hands and in Simon's hands.
Thank you very much.
You know, so You volunteered to come on board. You want to make something of it.
No, I didn't volunteer. You've been hounding me for the past 2 years.
I haven't.
You have.
Well,
No,
yeah.
I've been with you since the start.
Since from the start, and I think it takes a lot of pressure off Simon.
Yeah, I know, without a doubt. No, I'd like to move it forward. I can see the potential in it.
There's a big potential. My potential is the 4 million followers by the end of next year, 2021. Your potential is to make something from that going forward. In how we do it is a
Whole different ball game.
different ball game. From a hobby to now,
Yeah. Like, what would you, if there was one thing you could say to your fans right now that they could do for you, what would it be?
send me a pound.
Send you a pound. Then you'd shut it down. For every,
If I could go onto the social media, which I can now because you showed me,
yeah.
I want people from that to come to the website. My focus now is the website.
Yeah.
And the focus is to get the people from the social media to the website. And I'll work damn hard trying to achieve that, getting people out there. When I go live, I always say, look, there's a share button at the bottom. Share it. Get it out there. I don't know where it goes to when they share it.
4 o'clock UK time, aroundsounds.co.uk.
Goes live.
With Tony swinging 60s.
There's my 60s memory lane. But you can go live. Go live.
They like that.
Yeah, go. I did it because, I'll tell you who taught me into it, was Julie Doherty. When she had Green Umbrella. And I said, what's all this live like about? She's never been live. Nah. How'd you do that? She said, try and go live. What, people see me? Yeah, they see you, yeah. Me, live?
I would love to have been a fly on the wall in that conversation.
It's me, live?
Can they see me?
So, then I thought, after a few days, I thought, well, go on, I'll give it a go. Poof. I stepped straight into it, and I got all these 250,000 people come on. I thought, what have I done?
I've broken it.
You know, what accent's that? I'm a Brummie. What's a Brummie? You know, and then the conversation started, then, you know what I mean?
We'll leave it at that. Everyone needs to go to aroundsounds.co.uk, 4 o'clock UK time every day for Swinging 60s with Tony Ken.
Correct.
Cheers, guys.
On the ball.
See you later.